Hello. So you can probably tell I took a shower. I just got home. It's 11:40 at night. Um, what a day. What a day, guys. Um, it was it was something. So I did my first high school event. Like sort of high school event. There was a lot of parents. Okay, it was a lot. It's graduation season, all right? So there was a lot of parents. And man, they're worse than like drunk concert goers. Like the parents are just somehow worse than that, which is a little insane to me. And it doesn't help today that we were understaffed by a lot. Usually there's, 4 people to a metal detector. You have a pacer. So you have someone in front of the metal detector making sure people are like in a line and spread out so you can just wave them through. And then you have someone on the other side that's actually waving them through. Another person next to him. If the metal detector goes off, he, grabs the person who, like, grab. I just like jump out of the person who set the metal detector off, and then like makes them go to secondary screening. And then there's another person behind those two who's also just looking out for like, prohibited items that might have slipped through. Um, it was just me at a metal detector for like 5 hours. I'm like really, I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm burnt, okay? I did not realize how long I was gonna be outside. I was outside for 10 hours. That's 10 hours in like desert heat. It's dry. It's not even humid. It's just dry, baking heat. And I was in the sun. I didn't think I was gonna be outside today. I was just outside for the whole thing. Um, and it was just horrible. I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. I'm probably gonna get skin cancer now, like 8 days, 7 days before my trip. It's gonna be horrible. I have to do 2 more days of this. I have to do Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not excited. And it's the same like 9 to 10 hour shift. And I get the only thing I get is a 30-minute break. Um, because of how understaffed we were. Usually we get like a 15-minute break, like 2 15s. I just got a 30, and I just went right back to letting people. I mean, this was my first time working the metal detector as well, like waving people through. And we have like fancy ones where you don't really need to like you don't really need to stop. You can just have people walk through one after another. If they're like spaced out a certain way, you don't need to stop people. You can just wave them through constantly. I was able to like I was pretty vocal in telling people to be like, hey guys, it's gotta be faster if you just like spread out right. I have my customer service mode on. I'm playing with my phone again. I have my customer service mode on, and my target days, right? I was just like, hey guys, but it was rough. A lot of people tried bringing in things that they like glass vases. Um, couldn't come in, right? Because you could throw that at someone, right? It's glass. Um, any like wooden, like a lot of bouquets have like wooden sticks in them, just to like hold up like signage or something. Like a little sign pokes out of the bouquet, and usually it's a wooden stick. Those couldn't come in either, so that was cool. That was awesome. There was a lot of that, and a lot of people got pretty upset when I told them, hey, it's either the trash can or you take it back to the car. Because some bouquets were just all wooden sticks with like fake flowers attached to them. Um, I had a lady file a complaint or a report on me, I guess, because I turned her away because she had one of those like wooden flower bouquets, and another lady comes through who has one. It's just me at this one, all right? So I have to stop the entire line. I have to tell this lady, "Hey, you can't come in, you can't come in, you can't come in." She doesn't care. She doesn't listen to me. She just walks. We talk for like 30 seconds to a minute. Again, I can't hold up the line cuz it's just me. So I'm just like, I don't care. There's like guards at the doors to get into the place. They're just going to stop you and send you back. So I just let her through. And a lady who I guess a lady saw that who I sent back to her car, and she was like, can I get your name and your badge and your badge number, please? Because I'm going to file a complaint against you because you just let that lady walk right through and you sent me back to my car. Okay, dude, like that lady's going to get turned away at the door and she's going to have to do the exact same that you did with more steps. All right. And the one thing I like about this company is that they don't care about they don't care about complaints from the people, from the guests, I guess. They just don't care. Like my supervisor that she complained to, he came by and he patted me on the back and he's like, "Hey, nice job, man. Keep it up." He's like, "Are you blah blah blah?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "That lady, she was complaining about sticks or something." I was just like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Don't care, don't care, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, because it was just me. All right." Um, so that was funny. That's what I like. That's what I think more companies should be. I think people have gotten too entitled to acting out against like service jobs, right? Retail, restaurants, fast food, anything where you're helping people like with something. I think people have just gone way too entitled with being like, "You're a worker. You're a worker. You're supposed to I'm the customer. You're supposed to." No, fuck you. That's like fuck you entirely. I do not care about you. I get paid to be here, and if I want to kick you out of the stadium so you can't see your kid graduate because you're gonna be a dick to me, I'm gonna do it. If you're gonna treat me like shit, I'm gonna do some shitty things. So I'm getting a little heated. I'm getting a little heated, a little angry. I got the fire in my eyes. But yeah, that was my entire day for 10 hours. Was that, and I have to do that tomorrow, and then the day after that, and then next week I'm going on my trip, going to New Zealand. I'm really excited. Still have no idea what I'm doing in Australia. Like we've planned a couple things for New Zealand, but we have absolutely no idea. I have no idea what we're doing in Australia. I don't even know where we're staying in Australia. I just know it's on the East Coast, like the east northeast coast area. Hold on, I may have to sneeze. Okay, but yeah, that was my day. I left at 1. I got home at like 11, like almost midnight. It's 11:47. I was supposed to get off at 9:30. Um, I was in the parking lot sitting in my car at 10:30, and there's still traffic. So that was sick. But that's my little rant. That's my rant for you guys. Um, like just try to be considerate to people. I try to treat everyone as if they're having a bad day coming through. Because if they are having like a bad day, at least I can do something maybe to make them feel better. Um, and if they aren't having a bad day, then I'm just like customer service nice mode, right? That who doesn't like that? Um, when people like will come through, they'll come through and they'll set off the mag alarm, or they have a prohibited item and I have to stop them. They act like it's a personal attack on their on their being. It's like I'm attacking you because you're wrong. You're wrong, and you need to be told why and blah blah. I'm just like, no. It's like, hey, you can't bring this into this into the event venue because that's just policy rules. It's like that's a rule, and it's like, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you. I just work here, right? It just sucks that a lot of people don't seem to be able to understand that. They instantly go into attack mode. They instantly go into like aggressive, who are you to tell me what to do mode. And it sucks. God, it sucks. So I'm gonna see if I can't leverage my absolute my absolute burnt arms. I'm gonna pull up to the office and be like, "Hey, check out how sunburnt I am from yesterday, and that's with applying sunscreen. Is there any way I can just stay inside? Because the inside jobs are so much better. You just guard exits, and that's it. And most of them have no foot traffic going near them. So I hope, I can only hope. I hope they see my plight. But yeah, that's it. Other than that, I mean, there's not a lot else to talk about. I'm starting to become more talkative, I guess. I'm starting to become more confident in social settings, at least at work. because I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty awkward standing with a bunch of other security personnel and no one's saying anything. So I try to strike up conversations now, and it comes pretty naturally. Hold on, I had a massive Taco Bell meal before this video. Before I showered, I washed my hands. Don't worry, and then I had Taco Bell, and then I took a shower. But yeah, I'm starting to become more. I guess more. That was a crazy stomach noise. I'm starting to become more of an extrovert at work, which is cool. It's cool. I'm down with that. Um, it is just hard to talk to old people because all my coworkers are old people. Besides the few young people, they're all just old. They're retirees. So it's like, hey, what did you do when you were young? Did you travel at all? That's my main go-to. Is like, oh, did you travel at all when you were younger, or whatever? Because the guy I talked to today, turns out he went to Australia and New Zealand 40 years ago. He hitchhiked all around New Zealand 40 years ago. He did the South Island and the North Island, and he was telling me about all this stuff. And he told me about this guy in New Zealand who was I think it was at Wellington, who would stand outside like the Parliament building or something. They called him the Wizard, and he was from London, and apparently he would go on just political rants 24/7 in front of the Congress building or the whatever Parliament building. I don't know what government they have in New Zealand. I don't know what you guys do, but whatever building they have where political people gather, and they call him the Wizard, and he would go on like he was like kind of schizophrenic or something, and he would just go on like these rants, and he was like, yeah, man, I saw him every day for a week when I was down there hitchhiking. I was like, oh, that's sick, dude. I gotta ask my dad about that. I gotta see if the legend of the Wizard of Wellington, is a thing. I wonder if he has a Wikipedia page. I'm gonna look that up after this video. But he went all over the. I was gonna say South Pacific. He went all over the. What do you even call it? Like Cuba and the DR and the Congo. Is it DR and the Congo the same thing? The Dominican Republic and that area, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, the Caribbean. He went all over the Caribbean. That's what he did when he was younger, and he also went to Ireland. I talked to him about Ireland because I've always wanted to do with Ireland. I've wanted to do like north to south or south to north, just hike the entire thing because it seems like it's pretty small, and people have done it before, so there's guides about it. They left like guides on the internet that you can find. I think like a couple blogs. I'm pretty sure it's called like Hike Ireland or something, but they left a couple things about it, and I was like, that'd be really interesting, is going from the north, like the very north tip of Ireland, all the way to the south, just, walking, just hiking, just out in the boonies of Ireland. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be a cool experience. So maybe after this trip, if I enjoy this trip, that's the next thing I'm gonna look into, but I think it'd be really cool. Yeah, I know he's really cool. I loved him. This guy, I don't even know his name, because I meet these people, and then it's like a month before I see them again, because it's so random if we get the same like shift together. So I know so many faces, I just don't know like any names at all. I forget them like immediately the day after, like an hour after talking to them, and they ask me my name. I'm like, oh, hey, hello. It's like, I have no idea what your name is anymore. So I'm just like, hey man, what's up? What's up, dude? Hey, it's you, that person that I talked with. Hello. Um, so yeah, that's pretty fun. That's pretty funny. But there's no way I'm gonna work out tomorrow. Because it's either I work out before I go to work, but it's just gonna be too early. I don't like working out in the mornings. I'm a night owl. I'm a night person. And when I get home, I know I'm gonna be exhausted, because I am exhausted right now. So I don't think I'm gonna do my regular workout. I think I'm gonna do like a little bit of abs. Get back into doing my abs. Toning the core, strengthening your core. because that one isn't as intensive as my actual workout program. It's still pretty rough, especially like getting back into it or getting into it for the first time. It's absolutely just a burner, but we'll see. I want to try that tomorrow. Get back into that before the trip. You know, get my abs 8 days before the trip. I don't think we're gonna go to many beaches. At least I'm not sure. I think we will, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, that's the update. That's the update for you guys. If anyone knows, like, I've googled this and I feel really dumb asking it, but like, how do you use money in a foreign country? Like, will my bank, does it auto convert into like AUD or like whatever New Zealand dollar, like NZD? Does it, if I like swipe my debit card, does it do the conversion in the machine and it takes the right amount from my bank account and pay for it in whatever local currency, or what? Because I don't know, this is the first time I've had, like, when I went there when I was younger, my parents planned everything, and now it's me and my siblings, and I don't know, I tried Googling it, but I can't figure out a way to word it where it makes sense, like, and everything says yes, but at the same time, I just can't trust Google anymore because of the amount of, like, skewed results and, like, ads that just force down your throat. So I really don't. If anyone knows the answer to that question, do I need to open up like another bank account and put money into it, like a travel bank account? Is that like a thing? I don't know. But I should probably get cash. That's something I read online is have cash. Always have cash. So we'll see. Hopefully someone makes it to the end of this video and knows the answer to that. If not, I'll just ask my parents. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. I love you. 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 And I'll see you in whatever next video I do next. Okay. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.